I don't think faith is a feeling. I don't think faith is a substance that you can have more or less of. I know Jesus said, "Oh, ye of little faith," but I don't think he meant it as a substance. Like, there's just a little bit of water in the glass, so there's not enough water in the glass. I don't think it's that. I think it's an action. And it is a following. I think that's precisely why Jesus uses the mustard seed example as a way of saying it's not an amount kind of thing. It's obedience, it's following. And the greater the relationship, the greater the trust. One will more follow, the more one becomes intimate with the Father.
Perfect example of what you're talking about, I think, is like the first, let's call it, miracle that I ever did. I was filming Furious Love, and up until that point, I was firmly behind the camera. I'm not coming out of it because that's freaky. And so I would let Robbie do his thing, and I'm just going to film him doing it because he's the professional, right? He's the man of faith. And I was in Tanzania, and we're up in the middle of this like mountain village, this like Maasai village. And they're praying for this guy's knee, and the guy's knee he's in a lot of pain. He's been in a lot of pain for a lot of years. And these are all professional ministers. They're the ones on the stage at the crusade. These guys are healers. Like, they're used to this, and they're all praying, and nothing is happening. And it's actually in the movie. One of the guys turns to me and says, "Darren, do you want to give it a shot?" And like my thought was, no, like that's why I'm here. But it's on camera, and it's like it was almost like I'm not allowed to say no, and so I said yes, but I said yes in a sense out of shame, right? Because I don't want to look like I don't want to be the guy who's like, nah, you know what I mean? I have no compassion for this person, like, and so I remember I handed the camera to Braden, and I'm just like, oh God, you know, and I get down, and there was zero faith in my prayer, and I don't even know if I prayed. I was like, I had my hand on his knee, and I'm like, I don't remember what to do. I know the camera's on my back, and I'm trying to remember like how people do it, like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, God heal him. You know, like I don't know what to do. I don't remember the words. I don't remember anything. And I just sat there, and I just literally stared at this knee for about 15 seconds. So I'm like, I think that's maybe long enough. While in Africa, I found myself with a group of radical Christians in a remote village halfway up a mountain. They all wanted to pray for people to show them God's love, and I was all ready to film them. But then, one of them turned to me and asked,
Darren, you want to pray for him too? Mm-hmm.
No, that would be scary. So I said,
Yeah.
Great. I'm going to be real honest with you. The whole time I was praying, all I was thinking about was how long I would have to do this to make a good show of it. I mean, I didn't think anything was going to happen.
Loose! Feels better?
Yes, you feel okay.
Pain is going? Praise Jesus. Trust me, I was more shocked than the guy I was praying for. And you see my face in the movie, like, really? Like, praise Jesus, I don't know what to do, you know? But it was like, it's interesting when you're talking about that, how it's an action, it's not a feeling. I had zero feeling of faith.
Yeah.
Zero feeling of faith.
You acted in faith.
But
you may not know what you're doing, but who of us does?
Yeah, because I just said yes, and that was literally the faith of a mustard seed, I think, is this simple yes.
Yeah, beware those who know what they're doing about this.